Hello and welcome to Good Morning Thailand. Today we'll be talking about some of the news topics from across the country. I'm Jay.
And I'm Alex.
This ad is brought to you by Carzuno, the easiest way to lease a brand new car in Thailand.
And we're going to start with our first story today. A Thai political activist dies after 65-day hunger strike in pre-trial detention. Kun Netiporn, a 28-year-old Thai political activist charged with lèse majesté for criticizing Thailand's monarchy, died in pre-trial detention following a 65-day hunger strike. Detained since January the 26th, she refused food and water to protest the imprisonment of political dissidents. Netiporn's death, attributed to cardiac arrest, has prompted calls for vigils and raised concerns about prison conditions and double standards in the Thai justice system. A member of the youth-led Talu Wang protest group faced 7 legal cases, including 2 lèse majesté charges for her involvement in 2022 protests against royal privileges. Her treatment has drawn stark comparisons to the lenient handling of former Prime Minister Thaksin Shinawatра's incarceration.
That tragedy, right? Hunger strike. And obviously this is a political activist doing something that she really believes in strongly. And one of the questions is, hunger strikes can be like they go to a certain extent, but eventually they can be taken care of in emergency hospitalization situations.
60 plus days.
It's a huge strike, man. It's a terrible thing. So this is going to be a blaze in the news today, especially because of the controversy surrounding Section 112 in general. But anyways, we'll keep monitoring that one for you guys. Another weird story, crazy one, coming out of Phuket. Now, a Phuket man has been arrested after an axe attack on his wife in an alcohol-fueled incident. Now, in Phuket, a 56-year-old man known as Isaan was arrested after attacking his 52-year-old wife, Bunjun, with an axe during an alcohol-fueled argument, causing severe injury to her foot. The Thailand police responded promptly, finding an intoxicated Isaan and a heavily bleeding Bunjun. The medical team administered first aid before transferring her to the Thailand hospital. Now, Isaan was taken into custody for further questioning. This violent incident has shocked the local community and highlighted the urgent need to address domestic violence, particularly when exacerbated by alcohol.
Alcohol does make you do crazy things.
An axe attack, too, man. Talk about something straight out of a horror movie.
It's such a small axe as well.
It is not very intimidating. It's not the size of the axe, it's how you use it. And
fair enough.
Violently in this case. The woman's okay, stable condition. But I always say that alcohol is one of the most dangerous drugs, man.
Domestic violence, man. How? I'm just, I don't know what word to use, without swearing. My point being, how crazy do you have to be to get drunk enough to get an axe to try to slash someone?
Have you heard of marriage, Jay? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't know, man. Love can drive people crazy, that's for sure. You throw some vodka on there, it's going to be a mess.
Is this why we have commitment issues?
I guess so, yeah.
Or men in general, I guess. I don't know. Allegedly. Well, women.
Well, you're speaking for me.
Yeah,
that's good.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to move on to our next story, which is regarding a ex-monk accused of leaking nude images in a scandal involving physical abuse and coercion. A former monk from Uthai Thani, Kun Siddhipon, is facing severe allegations of physical violence and coercing his ex-girlfriend Manita into compromising video calls, leading to the unauthorized distribution of her nude images within his temple community. The 29-year-old woman sought help from a government advisor and the founder of the Sai Mai Must Survive Facebook page after enduring a tumultuous relationship marked by jealousy, control issues, and a miscarriage. Siddhipon, who was ordained as a monk on April 28th, continued his harassment even after ordination, coercing Manita into undressed video calls to verify her fidelity. The scandal escalated when another monk warned Manita about Siddhipon's behavior, prompting her to report the incident. The advisor to the Minister of the Interior has taken up her case, and police are expected to issue a summons for Siddhipon under the Computer Crime Act.
What a jerk.
Disgusting human being.
Nasty. And then hiding behind monkhood too, I think a lot of the time. That's a nasty thing. It's just revenge porn. It's not even revenge, right? It's just full on distribution of someone else's images given to you in trust.
Sick person.
Yeah, it's nasty. So hopefully he will have the book thrown at him.
Yeah.
stop that from happening in the future. All right. Well, we have some other misbehaving people. Now, a motocross group has been criticized for allegedly racing through a protected forest in Petchabun. Now, a local motocross group is facing backlash for allegedly organizing an off-road event in the protected Khao Plok Lon National Forest Reserve and Ban Sok Dua Community Forest in Petchabun Province, Thailand. The event, Enduro Meeting, held on May 12th, reportedly involved around 300 riders. Community Forest Committee members claim the event was unauthorized, prompting legal action under the Community Forest Act BE 2562. In defense, the Moto Story page asserted that the event was a tourism and fundraising activity, not a race, and had proper permissions. They emphasized their contributions to the community and conservation efforts. This incident underscores the ongoing tension between recreational activities and conservation in Thailand's community forests. What do you think? Especially if they were able to, I feel like this should be cut and dry. Did you have the license or not? Kind of the thing. So it seems like there's a miscommunication.
So are they saying that they had a license to drive through there?
They said that they had the proper permits for it, but the actual authorities are saying, no, you didn't. It's a little bit of a he said, she said. But
this has happened to me before. So many times in many places, this happens in the filming world as well. What I'm talking about is permits, not necessarily the motocross through the thing. In Thailand, quite often, even if you have the right permits, whether it's the security people, the forest rangers, or even sometimes the police officers, they just be like, oh, no, I wasn't informed of this. This is not the right permit. And it's like, no. Look at this paper. It's signed. It's stamped. It says I can film here or I can ride here. And they just say, no, sorry, I don't know about this. No, you're not allowed. And they try to confiscate your things and then you have to get out of there. This has happened to me personally multiple times. And it's quite known, actually, in Thailand that even if you get the right permit, sometimes it's not enough.
You know, it's funny, too. This was a gathering of 300 people, too. That's not, people are going to notice. So I would imagine that these guys would have jumped through the right hoops in order to make sure that it would have been okay, unless they are just that irresponsible.
Because, often there are a lot of stories of bikers who can be very annoying on the street, and I agree, there are certain bikers like that, but there are a lot of respectable bikers, too. And you're right. If a group of 300 people is going to go through, like, a forest, they've probably thought about it that, hey, maybe we should get some sort of permit,
a promoted event on Facebook and everything. So
I'm not buying it.
I'm kind of with you for
allegedly.
Now. We'll see.
Allegedly.
Well, anyways, we got another one to go on to.
Okay.
That one's you, right? There you go.
That's right. A hospital director has been accused of assaulting a teen for smoking in a no-smoking zone. Dr. Riantong Nana, the director of Mongkut Watana Hospital, is facing serious allegations after reportedly assaulting a 14-year-old boy and forcing him to strip as punishment for smoking in the hospital's restroom. The boy's mother has filed a formal complaint questioning the appropriateness of the doctor and his disciplinary actions. The incident occurred in an outpatient department area with strict no-smoking policies where smoke infiltrated the air conditioning system, affecting waiting patients. Dr. Riantong defended his actions on social media, citing previous fire incidents caused by smoking and emphasizing the hospital's commitment to maintaining a safe environment. The situation escalated when the teen returned with a group of motorcyclists to intimidate staff.
Ooh, wild ride, that story.
This is a prime example of a story I was talking about yesterday. You mess with people, they'll show up in groups.
Indeed, yeah. But 14-year-old kid, obviously smoking in a bathroom, that seems like a pretty typical teenager misbehaving thing. That was a weird way to punish him.
Fine him, but no, you've got to strip naked. What?
Yeah, hold on. This feels wrong.
I feel like there's more to this.
It was like the director of the hospital, too. There was an authoritative figure. So, it's pretty scary and intimidating to be in that situation.
Is that his form of punishment? What's going on?
We'll
just leave it at that, shall we?
Worth looking into, I think. But weird one. Another weird one coming to us out of Isaan now, as a Thai woman suffers a panic attack after a rocket from a festival lands on her lawn.
Ooh.
Now, a Thai woman experienced a panic attack when a rocket from a traditional festival in Royet province landed on her front lawn, prompting her son, television host Tanasub, to demand accountability. On May 13th, Tanasub shared the incident on Facebook, revealing that the rocket, worth 10 million baht, narrowly missed injuring his family members who often sit on the lawn. The mother was hospitalized due to the shock. Now, Tanasub acknowledged the cultural significance of the Rocket Festival in Isaan, but stressed the need for safety measures to prevent such incidents. He called for public support in seeking justice and accountability from the festival organizers, local authorities, and government departments who have yet to respond. Yeah, this is these happen a lot. Last year, a 20 million baht one just exploded mid-air. I understand it's a fun festival, but
no, that's scary, man.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's easy to look at it and be like, yeah, okay, no one got hurt. But yeah, something could have really gone bad. That rocket could have landed straight at the house, someone sitting in the lawn. And yeah, if it's your family members, like, you would be angry and you would want some sort of retribution or whatever it is, compensation. I don't know what he's looking for.
Traumatizing, right? Like, and we're lucky the guy has a platform, so it landed on the wrong lawn. And
it's a really cool festival. It is a cool festival. It's an attraction and it's a lot of fun, and I get it. Not when it lands in your house and hurts someone you love.
Yeah,
definitely not.
They got to find a way to control it or do it in some place where they know it's not going to land on a house.
It's just a matter of time that something goes wrong, because the safety measures there are absolutely shocking.
Yeah,
you know they are shocking. You've seen the videos on YouTube.
Yeah.
Come
Seems
on,
like
sort it out, festival people.
Definitely. When there's that many explosives involved, like, I want a little more quality control.
Yeah. All right. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to shower you now with 2 ASEAN stories. A new luxury train route in Vietnam offers coastal views and afternoon tea. A great option for you to now visit Vietnam. Anantara has launched a new 5-hour luxury train route in southern Vietnam, connecting the resort destinations of Nha Trang and Coercion. This is the second luxury train experienced by Anantara, following the success of the Viettage route between Da Nang and Coercion. The new route, offering stunning coastal views, runs at an average speed of 51.9 kilometers per hour, allowing passengers to enjoy a complimentary afternoon tea set, including local caviar and Vietnamese artisanal cheeses. Each of the 6 private booths on the train is equipped with modern amenities such as power outlets, free Wi-Fi, and amenity baskets. Passengers also enjoy free-flowing wine, cocktails, and a 15-minute head and shoulder treatment. Tickets are priced at $420 per person with online reservations available. This launch taps into the growing demand for slow and sustainable tourism, providing travelers with immersive experiences of Vietnam's scenic landscapes and cultural insights.
How do you like traveling by train? You into it?
I'm okay. I feel like it's a bit more old school.
It is.
I know some people are obsessed with trains, and that's cool. I like a nice train, sure.
For me, I think it's a lovely way to get around. Like, I'm a big fan of the bullet trains, but even this, like, 51 kilometers per hour, right? Like, it's pretty slow there, and means you can enjoy the scenery. And
I mean, there are like certain journalists that are like dedicated to trains.
Yeah, no.
There's one allegedly popular journalist in Thailand who's obsessed with trains.
Indeed.
Allegedly in a. Yeah.
That's
all I'm going to say.
No. Okay.
No. Whoa.
Let's
allegedly, Alex. Allegedly.
Have you seen Snowpiercer, by the way?
Oh yeah, I love that.
Yeah, me too.
That series.
Like, so ever since that, I just want to get on some trains, man, and start enjoying it.
Certain parts of that train, maybe not the back end, but certain parts of that.
But the luxury parts. That's what this place looked like. So I was like, I'm getting massages. Are you kidding me? Like, sounds nice.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we got one more from the Philippines. So this is actually a really big news for a lot of Filipinos, because there's a ton of migrant Filipino workers.
Yeah.
So the Philippines has approved PHPC stablecoin to simplify remittances for overseas workers. Now, the Philippine Central Bank has approved a new stablecoin, PHPC, pegged to the Philippine peso to facilitate cheaper and more efficient remittances for the 10 million Filipinos living abroad. Launched by the blockchain platform Coins.ph, PHPC aims to attract 20,000 to 30,000 users within its first month. Stablecoins like PHPC offer predictable value, unlike traditional cryptocurrencies, and this innovation eliminates conversion fees previously incurred when converting US dollar-pegged stablecoins to pesos. Coins.ph CEO Wei Zhou highlighted that PHPC would be available on other cryptocurrency exchanges, enhancing its accessibility for global remittances, making transactions more affordable and available 24/7. That's huge news for the Philippines. Like, you know, so a giant chunk of their GDP it comes in the form of people working abroad and sending money back.
Yep.
There are billions of dollars lost in those transactions to banking fees.
Yeah.
So the fact that they can use a stable coin pegged to the national currency means that they'll be able to do it easily.
Screw the banks.
I mean, that's more money in the pockets of the Filipino workers.
Yeah. Hey.
So I think that's big news.
Well done. I don't know how I feel about crypto, but that's a whole nother story.
That's the best part about crypto is getting around banking fees. That's the best part.
Okay, fair
Otherwise, and it's also pegged to a currency, which means that it's stable in value. So rather than Bitcoin and Ethereum, which go like wackadoo, so it's hard to measure the value of it, this is a stable coin. Okay. I'll give you an economics lesson later. I'll bore everybody here.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, those were some of the news topics from across the country today. We hope you enjoyed the show, and we hope you enjoyed the stories.
This ad is brought to you by Coercion, the easiest way to lease a brand new car in Thailand.